Have you ever noticed how a simple text saying, "We should hang out," can feel less like an invitation and more like a looming deadline? You find yourself staring at your phone, that sudden tightness in your chest kicking in, not because you don't like your friends, but because your brain is already calculating the social cost of saying yes. We love to label Gen Z as the anxious or screen-obsessed generation, but there is a hidden truth beneath the surface that most people are completely blind to. You aren't just scrolling. You're surviving a psychological nightmare that the modern world was never designed for. Think about it. While the world calls you lazy for staying in, your psychology is actually playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. You see, many of you possess what scientists call sensory processing sensitivity. While others walk into a room and see furniture, you walk in and see the emotional temperature. You're noticing every micro-expression, every tonal shift, and every "I'm fine" mask that people wear to hide their eye-twitching stress. It's like everyone else is watching life in 480p, and you're stuck in an 8K IMAX experience you never asked for. This isn't a flaw, it's a survival adaptation. Here is the deeper, darker secret. Many in this generation are what psychologists call parentified, children who had to grow up too fast. Maybe you weren't raising siblings, but you were the one reading the room before you could read chapter books, learning to manage the emotional labor of the adults around you. This created a nervous system that is permanently set to perceive literally everything. You've become an emotional Wi-Fi router, accidentally downloading everyone else's stress and chaos. No wonder you need 3 business days to recover from a 2-hour event. Your brain has been cataloging every interaction under possibly relevant and keeps pulling it up for review. For you, home isn't just a place to sleep. It's a sacred sanctuary, the only place where the mask finally comes off and the world stops demanding something from you. When you cancel plans, it's not because you're antisocial. It's because you're anti-BS. You crave substance and real connection, but your dopamine system has been rewired. While others get a dopamine parade from a crowded party, your brain rewards you for introspection and being alone. You've figured out what most people spend decades avoiding. That silence isn't empty. It's where clarity lives. You are a walking paradox, tough but tender, guarded but generous. You struggle with the simplest things, like resting without feeling guilty, because you learned early on that the world doesn't stop for you. You achievement hunt and prove yourself because your worth got tangled with your usefulness years ago. But the truth is, you're not missing out on life. You're opting out of a system that was never built for minds that feel this deeply. You aren't broken, and you certainly aren't boring. You're just built for depth in a world obsessed with noise. So, the next time someone asks why you're always at home, you can just smile and know that you've already found the liberation they're still searching for. Tell me, does your inner world feel more real than the one outside? Drop your experience in the comments.